Ladies and gentlemen, my name is XPC Reaper here with Trojan Horse Gaming, bringing you a library card look today for Foreign Legion Multi Massacre. Now, first things first, I should point out this game is produced in the Unity engine. You can change graphics presets, but that is done in the launcher before you actually boot the game up. It goes from fastest graphics settings through to fantastic. I believe there are 5, perhaps 7 different graphics presets. But with the art style of this game, the whole sort of funniness of it and all, it doesn't particularly matter. You can customize your character, you can go for a variety of different things. This does have a level up mechanic, and you can also adjust your weapons, things of that nature. You've got global counters, which is kind of nice. This will show you basically where you are in the ranking. Your part, I'm 250th. No, wait. I've contributed 250 kills to that marker. So we're going to go into a multiplayer, and it's difficult to find a game for it. This one, I'll actually see if I can find any games. No games found. Okay, yeah. So basically, if you're playing this game, you're going to need friends for it. I'm going to put it on threat level, medium, game mode, 5 minutes. What this means is, I'll give you a little example of what it means when I actually get into the game. Now, this mode is the cooperative ones. The other maps are adversarial. And I've not played the adversarial one because I don't know anyone with this game. So it's like, that's kind of detrimental. So you can see it's got that funny sort of art style going on. Oh dear, the ghost. Yeah, one thing you're going to want to do when you're actually playing this is take out the ghost. Ghosts will appear periodically, and if you don't kill them in the allotted time, then you actually you get cursed, which is going to reduce your movement speed. So I'm going to run through there, and that'll drop down an ammo box, which is kind of cool. You've got infinite ammo for your pistol. I don't believe you get infinite ammo for any other weapons. But you can buy ammo in the equipment menu, which is kind of nice because you can go into a game with, I believe, you could probably go in with as many clips as you've got in your inventory. So the enemy is taking down the generator. What that basically means for the co-op mode is once the generator is down, you gotta run over there and restart the generator. And you do that just by standing within a capture vicinity. Now I want to complete this as quickly as possible because this game it's a bite-sized one and you can have fun with it, definitely. But it's not the sort of one you can sit down for an hour straight unless you've got friends who play the game. And if you don't have friends that play the game, then you are probably going to have a much less entertaining time than you would if you were doing cooperative with your friends. Yes, you can blow up the gravestones. That's the thing. And yes, your ammo is finite. You can see down in the bottom corner, you've got your experience level as well. You can blow the enemies up pretty effectively. Short controlled bursts doesn't particularly matter, because usually there's enough zombies in front of you that you can just spray. In the adversarial mode, it would be a little more demanding in terms of accuracy. So you have to consider that short controlled bursts in adversarial mode are going to be important, whereas in the co-op mode, not so much. Unless, of course, you're playing on extreme difficulty. Okay, so the ghost is on the other side of the map. I'm not going to have enough ammo to actually kill him, so I may as well just call in some ammo and let myself get cursed. Now you can see that the timer is counting down from 2:45. Like, depending on the game mode you choose, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, that's going to affect how long you have to hold out with the generator running. When the generator goes down, your progress for that countdown actually stops, but it does not reset at any point. So you really just need to keep running that generator. You'll see it's actually locked at 2:49 or 2:29 right now, sorry. And that basically means until... You can't really run about just spamming kills. You can, but you're not going to be able to complete the mission, and a lot of the actual experience and money you earn in this game, yes, there is a money mechanic in it, which you use for purchasing weapons, new camouflages, and equipment, that sort of stuff. And yeah, you just, you're better off in this game actually completing and playing the objective rather than you would be just standing about spamming kills, or rather whoring kills, I believe would be a more accurate term. So yeah, I'm not going to actually kill him in time. So I just wasted a pile of ammo on that there, which is kind of unfortunate. There are Steam achievements for this game, and they range from simple stuff like killing zombies and blowing up pumpkins to destroying boards and shooting little mice sort of thing which pop up at certain points. You also get achievements for desecrating the gravestones pretty much. More gravestones you blow up, more progress you get towards the achievement, which is kinda... It doesn't punish you for being inaccurate. In fact, you can actually earn the achievement solely through inaccuracy. I didn't even realize there was one until I completely played abominably bad with terrible accuracy, and I ended up just getting a pile of gravestones destroyed. So you do need to stand within the region of this little generator, otherwise you're just gonna stop the progress. You have to stand within the generator circle for a specific amount of time, and how frequently it actually switches off depends on your threat level as well. If you're playing on threat level easy, it'll obviously be significantly more stable than it is if you're playing on extreme. I tried playing one match in extreme, and on top of the fact that I was taking nearly a clip to kill each zombie from my assault rifle, on top of that there was also a minor problem that, well, basically every 15 seconds I was having to run back to the generator. Yes, you can kill those little things, and yes, there are achievements tied to them. Kill the ghost before it curses you. I didn't even realize that. I should probably kill that chicken. Kill that. Blow up some gravestones. Yeah, regardless of what difficulty you're playing it on, it really doesn't particularly matter. I forgot to pick up the ammo while I was over there. That was silly of me. And even once I complete this and actually eliminate all the zombies, or once I get the timer down to 0, I still have to eliminate all the zombies. So it gives you a bit of room for defeat, but you're gonna need to be pretty damn bad to actually get defeated. Even on extreme difficulty, it's a case of you can just kite the zombies about, just run around in circles, that sort of jazz. And I figured the cooperative, maybe with more players, it becomes more and more difficult, but I cannot say that for any absolute certainty, because I've not actually had a chance to play cooperative with anyone, or adversarial, because there's just absolutely no one that still plays it. So you can see the final objective for it is kill all zombies so the chopper can land. I figure if you put this thing onto like an hour gameplay, then you'd start having difficulty, because after about an hour you're probably going to be doing less effectively, because you're running about doing the same old stuff, all that sort of thing. Are there zombies inside that house? There are. Wow. Achievements for breaking the boards, may as well just break as much as possible. But overall, the game is fun, and it runs on pretty much anything. I was running it on my laptop and having quite an amusing time of it, just sitting there firing away at all the zombies while I was watching an episode of... What was it I was watching? It was... Oh, Lewis, that was it. The detective show Lewis. Yes, I watched Lewis. No, it's not really my favourite. Honestly, I was only watching it because it was the only thing on TV, and of course, my family wanted to watch it. So it was like, okay, guess I'm stuck with that. Wow, there's a chicken and a pumpkin and a porta potty thing. So you can see mission successful, you get your 3 stars, and then you get a pile of money after that. Rescue 69, I didn't actually notice that was the name of it. Little bit suggestive, but okay. So you can click to get out of that, click to skip that. So out of 1 match playing on normal difficulty for 5 minutes, I earned 25,900. And I'll show you what the money can actually buy you in this. You can see I'm at level 4 now. So unfortunately I can't buy any of the new weapons. But when it comes to a character thing, I could customize it, and maybe I want him to wear jungle or urban or navy. Or maybe I want to give him a gadget. Maybe he wants a flashlight, for example. And the flashlight does actually work as a flashlight. Where you're looking, it will project a circle of light. And, oh yeah, I should just mention, you can camouflage your person as well, which is kind of cool. So I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to 3,000 for that, 2,000 for a jungle helmet. Come on, let me buy the jungle helmet. Yes, there we go. And you can see my guy is basically a jungle commando now. You can't upgrade your weapons. There's no way of actually being able to upgrade them. But if I wanted, I could buy... Let's say I want 170 ammo for it. I think that brings me up to about 15... No, that'll bring me up to 10 clips. You can't buy ammo for your Colt, obviously, because it's got infinite ammo. And you can see in the global counters, in that there, I got another 63 kills. This doesn't have any semblance of a leaderboard thing, really, apart from these here, which I never actually noticed before. So, okay, it does have a leaderboard, but it's nice because the global counters, the higher they go, that's because of everybody. And overall, I would say, if you're looking for a casual third-person shooter, and you've got friends who also play this game, yeah, you can pick it up. Even if you just boot up a 5-minute quick match on your own without anyone, then you can still have some fun with that. Options-wise, of course, I showed you those already. You have to configure them outside the game, but yeah, it runs on everything. Since it's a Unity engine game, and it's not particularly demanding, and the art style is kind of entertaining, I like the art style for it. It's it reminds me a bit of Kerbal Space Program. It reminds me a bit of that. But, yeah. When it comes down to it, this game is just a good third-person shooter for a bit of fun. 5 or 10 minutes fun at a time. You can play co-op with your friends if you have them. Multiplayer-wise, if you're looking for a public match, I wouldn't get your hopes up too much. It runs well on everything. I wasn't getting a single point where it was dropping below 60 frames per second there. So, overall, is this game worth your time? If your friends have it, or you want something you can play casually on a laptop, maybe when you're on a train or something and you want to just kill 5 minutes time and you don't want to be sitting playing Counter-Strike and that because, well, Counter-Strike on a train you would need your earphones in, otherwise you've got the whole problem of terrorists when the bomb has been planted. On a train that might get you into a little bit of bother. So this here would be a lovely alternative for your 5-minute train journey, or if you're traveling in a car or something. If you're traveling in a car, I would not personally recommend using a laptop or anything, unless, of course, you're one of those people who can read when traveling in a car or something like that. Trains are a different story, but in cars you can be more likely to get motion sickness, that sort of thing, from not actually recognizing. I'm actually just going to bore you with one tiny little fact here. This is completely boring as all hell, but I'm going to actually tell you why you get car sickness if you're reading or something when traveling in a vehicle. It's because the balance sensors in your ear can always detect movement. even when your eyes are not recognizing that. If you're focusing your eyes on a fixed point, such as a book or a magazine or a laptop or something, when traveling in a car, that conflicts with what your balance sensors are telling you, which is, I am moving, however, my legs aren't moving, and my eyes are fixed on a focused point, which is not in any way, it's not in any way non-stationary. It's staying in the one place. And that causes your brain to actually think, I've got conflicting senses here. My balance is telling me I am moving, however my eyes are telling me I am not, and my motor functions are not actually moving. So therefore, logically, I've ingested a neurotoxin, which causes your body to require to vomit to purge that neurotoxin, despite the fact it's actually just the senses being confused. So ladies and gentlemen, on that terribly, terribly boring and unnecessary fact, I'm going to bid you farewell. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you've enjoyed these videos, feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Have a good one, and I will see you next time.